Let's roll the clip.
76% of those surveyed say Chicago would be better off with a different mayor. How do you convince them otherwise?
Well, look, the people of Chicago elected me to invest in people. In every single category as it relates to investments, they're up. I actually am humbled that the people of Chicago believe in my administration enough to have greater expectations than any other administration. That's what leadership looks like, and I'm humbled to do it.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that there's greater expectations? I don't know where I hear that. Because, and then the feedback instead is that the polling is poor. So how do I don't know how you interpret it that way.
Well, because maybe because I'm a middle child. Maybe it's because I'm a Bears fan. By the way, the Bears are undefeated in 2025, so we're off to a great start.
Have anything
Here's
to do
what
with
I'm saying, though. Look, the people of Chicago voted for me to invest in them, and that's exactly what we've done. And I'm going to continue to do that.
Controversy over Mayor Brandon Johnson's status with the Chicago Teachers Union has taken a new turn. Ethical questions persist about the mayor's role in ongoing CTU contract talks.
In 2023, you were elected a little over 52% of the vote in the mayoral's race. But in the most recent poll of Chicago voters, that you had a 14% approval rating with a 70% disapproval rating. I know you mentioned that there's a lot of numbers that you care about and that you were pointing to things that you are talking about doing for the city, but in a democracy, what really matters is how the voters perceive your administration's work. So why are you so unpopular?
Well, I mean, look, fortunately for me, that I'm not moved by polls. They're a snapshot at a point of time. Like, people have their expression and opinion of whether or not, we should hire more young people. People have an opinion on whether or not we should open up mental health clinics. Clearly, people have an opinion on whether or not we should, stay to international and national law. That people have those opinions, and, I can say this emphatically. I was elected to build a better, stronger, safer Chicago. And I will stop at nothing to ensure that happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a city hall meeting coming up this upcoming Wednesday, and I might just have to cook Brandon Johnson again, guys. I might just have to give him a piece of my mind again, because we're just going to break this down. First, we're going to talk about his response to his approval rating, which is 14%. And then we're going to talk about his deal with the Chicago Teachers Union, guys. We already discussed this in the intro, but let's just break this down. Dude, the people of Chicago did not elect you because you were the right person for the job, because you were the perfect candidate for the job. They elected you because you are black, bro. You are a DEI hire. That's it. You were backed by the Chicago Teachers Union. They're sitting on millions and millions of dollars, bro. What do you mean? You really think you were the perfect mayor of Chicago? I don't know how we went from Lori Lightfoot to this clown. But anyways, guys, his administration, your administration sucks. What are you talking about? You talking about Mr. Irving and them? You talking about William Hall, the person that was laughing at the people of Chicago? These people in your administration, Byron Cincho Lopez, this dude is basically a communist.